Hey guys, Greg here. Sorry this video is a week late, but as I mentioned in my last video, I was traveling with a friend this week, so I didn't have time to film and edit and blah, blah, blah. Anyway, this week starts off in a forest in Georgia, a couple days of camping, and then I was off to the Atlanta airport to pick up a friend who flew in to meet me and travel with me for a week and a half. Atlanta, not my favorite city. It's just really not anything special to me. Their airport is insane. It took me forever to find my friend. First, I was at international arrivals where he was supposed to be, but his flight landed 45 minutes early and he was told to take a bus through the airport to this other terminal. So I had to drive for like 20 minutes on this highway basically through the airport to get to the other side of the airport, where I proceeded to wait in a line of traffic for another 15 minutes before I finally got to the pickup area and got him. It's just such a chaotic place. Well, it is the busiest airport in the world, so I suppose I should have seen that coming. Anyway, in Atlanta, we really just explored the city. We walked around the famous places in the city, Peachtree Street and Little Five Corners. This was the first city I have been in where they have these. These electric pay-by-the-minute scooters that everyone loves so much. They're all over the place. The only really exciting thing we did in Atlanta was visit the Martin Luther King Jr. historic site. We took a tour of his childhood home and walked around the neighborhood that he grew up in. Basically just spent all day learning about Martin Luther King. That night we went camping in northern Georgia and I broke my axe. It served me well, and it chopped many logs. Anyways, I got a new one, and I quickly realized how crappy my old one was. Next up on the list, Nashville. I loved Nashville. So first off, we found this great boondocking spot right next to the city park. Also a really popular spot. There was a lot of camper vans there. It was right next to the Parthenon. Now, I don't know why Nashville built a replica of the Parthenon, but it is pretty cool. It seems that Nashville really likes to steal ideas. Like, they have a Capitol Mall similar to that in DC, but it's not as big or cool. They have a clock tower that looks unusually similar to Big Ben in London. The main street in their entertainment district is called Broadway, just like in New York. There were a lot of things in Nashville that remind me of other things. Our first night in Nashville, we walked around the city and saw some of the sights. And then we hit Broadway. Now, this is where my journey for the next week became entirely about music. And I'll talk about that in my next video. So this weekend's in Nashville. Thanks again for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and as always, I will see you same time, different place, next week.